It's a blue sky kind of day, guys, here at the National Cathedral, where I am starting my long, arduous trek down the White House. I've got about 90 minutes to get to the White House, but I'm supposed to meet someone here and have a coffee, so that might accelerate my travel plans a bit. It is Monday. It's actually quite cool. It's in the 50s or 60s. Gonna get in the 80s later this week. Biden has an event in the South Court Auditorium in the old executive office building, the Eisenhower executive office building. So gonna take you over to that. I missed his helicopter this morning because I was busy doing kid stuff. life of a dad. Anyway, let's make our way over here. Check out some coffee. So next to the cathedral, this little Hagrid's house kind of building is actually a coffee shop known as Open Cities. It's a sort of a DC, Northwest DC trendy place. We're coming up on K Street, K being the infamous street of lobbyists and lawyers and interest groups. Though most of them have moved to other parts of the city, this still has the connotation of being the special interest avenue. Many of the lawyers and lobbyists of old used to have their offices here. Let's get across halfway. All right, we have made our way downtown, and we have just got to find a bike rack. Let's ditch this bike over here on the right. Yeah, it's construction. The road will be more or less good enough. And it's a big rack, but it's full of bikes. Hopefully there's an empty space. Yeah, there's one. Just one. Ding. All right, we're good. And there we have it. The Australian Prime Minister's motorcade is sitting out in front of Blair House. Don't know where he's heading today, but they are actually loading up the motorcade, so we won't be going out soon. So the motorcade is loading up here. Not heading out just yet, but pretty soon. I don't know what event he's got today. Okay guys, so the volume got messed up here, but I wanted to point out the screen is back up in front of the White House. This is the screen they put up whenever they have a foreign head of state visit. This is a security screen. It also covers the press. That's where we stand when we take pictures of the arrival. So you'll see this for the next few days until the state visit is over on Wednesday night.
I can speak from experience on that one. And you got the Gerald R. Ford Strait Group that's in the Eastern Mediterranean. You saw Secretary of Defense Austin announced that the Eisenhower Strait Group, which is still crossing the Atlantic right now, will operate for a time in the Med, and then she's going to go on through.
As long as we can. But the president's going to be starting his event pretty soon. If folks have any other additional questions, I'm happy.
Thank you.
It was the event at 2 something today.
Okay, we've been cleared. Okay. Oops. Oh, there's a bug out. Here we go. No, I didn't preset, but I was told I don't need to. There's always.
They did? Yeah. Well, I tried to fill one out last night, and I said, "Oh, you're already registered for this thing." All I until that was like the big storm.
Yeah, they messed up the link.
They messed it up.
Yeah.
So then I missed it.
All right. From here, find a spot. This will work. Still on hold. Photographer's down front.
Good afternoon, folks. I'm not introducing me, Mark. Forgot Mark. I went straight to the podium. I apologize. Higher education, state and local governments, tribes, and organized labor. Today, we're announcing that 31 tech hubs spread across the entire company will be able to compete for up to $75 million each to accelerate and scale up their work.
Why did you?
We should have a ceasefire, not a ceasefire, we should have those hostages released. And then we can talk.
Has there been any
And we're out.
Thank you guys. Coming down. Thanks, guys.
It's bright. Okay. So at the end of the event, he told us he was going to the Situation Room. That's just over here. He went through this, probably through this door down to the basement level and into the Situation Room. Probably has a phone call with the military or something. Somewhere down there on the right. We, however, are going up here. There's a cat team. Boy, they're like ready to go all the time. And here's the vice president's car. That's her motorcade, ready to go back. Okay, let's get in and file these photos quickly. Okay guys, we got our photo. We're now gonna go look for a protest, or maybe just ride our bike around because it's really nice out. These guys are doing stand-ups, reporting pretty much the questions he said afterwards, not the fact that they're opening these tech hubs. So, okay guys, we got a bike, but it has a broken bell, so you're gonna hear a little ringing noise for the next few hours as it ding, 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 ding. Let's go down and ride a bike around and see what's up in the big city. Maybe we should switch to a new bike. Maybe later. We have a protest coming. There's that bell. We have a protest coming at 4 o'clock at the State Department. They said bring your pots and pans, so they're gonna make a lot of noise banging pots and pans at the State Department. Who's that arriving? Motorcade or some sort. Let's cut down through here. Whoa, cars sneaking through. The Australian Prime Minister is in town. He's at Blair House, but he's out and about right now. I'm not really sure where. Let's go down towards State. Okay, so we're back behind the Daughters of the American Revolution, Constitution Hall, and the Organization of American States headquarters. We're riding back towards the Federal Reserve headquarters, which is under renovation. Let's chase the squirrel. He's gone. And we're going to make our way down to the State Department, which is in Foggy Bottom, just up ahead about 4 or 5 blocks. Okay, so we just detected that there is a bike with a 35-mile range in this dock over here, as compared to this one, which has a 10-mile range. So we're going to get a new bike and continue on our adventures faster. Oh yeah, much, much better. We are on a nice brand new gray bike. These things cook. So let's bolt back behind the Fed and over to the State and see if these guys are banging pots and pans. Oh, somebody likes their horn. So back over here is the old Department of the Interior building being gutted and rebuilt to be the new Federal Reserve Annex, connecting into the old Federal Reserve headquarters over here. This is going to be a long project, guys. Another year maybe, at least. And just up ahead is the State Department, where I hear neither pans nor pots being banged. So maybe this protest hasn't materialized. Let's make our way down to the Capitol, maybe. Just see what's going on in the big city. I can't find these protesters anywhere. They're not very nice, they're late. I think they would be on time. Yeah, we'll go by again. So this building here is the American Pharmacists Association, Big Pharma. Celebrate American Pharmacists Month. Woo, they've got signs up in front. It's a nice piece of property, to be honest. It's right here on the National Mall. I'm surprised it hasn't been taken over by the government and turned into like some bureau or agency or something like that. All right, one more run by the State Department and not a single protester. I feel misled. I think the cops do as well. They don't care, they're getting overtime. Riot squads get overtime, I think. Yeah, here we go. Oh, we got some camera crews. I think they're just here for the regular stuff. Let's go check over here. Maybe they got the wrong address. Maybe they're on the side. And most people protest over there because it's more out of the way, it doesn't block traffic. This road over here is pretty crazy. And nothing, yeah. Down here across from Navy Hill, the original headquarters of the CIA OSS, and maybe still some, oh, here we go, we've got protesters. They're down on this side, gathering. I don't see any pans, I do see flags, but they have not taken off yet. Okay, well, that was meh. Not a big protest. Not a very noisy one either. I thought they were gonna have more banging and pots and stuff. Let's swing down into Georgetown or something as the sun starts to set over Washington, D.C. Let's go down by the river. Okay, we are down under the Teddy Roosevelt Bridge with this nice new tunnel for us. Keep us away from the cars. And we'll swing out now along the waterfront. It's actually a bit cooler down here by the water, as you can imagine. But we're saying it's going to get up to about the 80s later this week. That's like 27 Celsius. There we go. So we're just starting to get some fall color down here in DC. This was about our first week or two of pretty significantly, noticeably cooler weather. At night, it started to turn some of the trees colors. Not all of them, not like they have up in Pennsylvania, just about 100 miles north of here. They're much better into the colors than we are. Maybe another week or two. So if you're planning a trip to DC, next week or two is gonna bring out the best of the city's color in the flowers and in the fall foliage. Is that a red maple? Sure looks like it. All right, let's keep going this way. So some of the high school rowing teams got their shells out here as they mount up at Thompson's Boat Center. W.T. Woodson, that's a high school. And Another team bringing their boat up. And there's a crew coming out. Okay, what time is it? 4:48. I gotta get back home pretty soon. Let's head up through Georgetown and make our way back up to the cathedral. That girl's in a hurry. So this place over here, this is the old steam generation plant, one of 2 steam generation plants for the US government, where they would produce chilled water, hot steam, and pump it out to government buildings. This got closed about 20 years ago, and now it's going to become the Four Seasons. Yeah, believe it or not, they're going to turn that place into a Four Seasons after they remove more asbestos than was ever found in any other building, I think. The place is an absolute mess of asbestos. But I guess they'll have to clean it up and remediate. Then they can let the luxury condominiums come in. All right, let's go through Georgetown. Okay, we're in Georgetown, and we have a hankering for fries, which means it is time to go to the king of falafel. George's King of Falafel cheesesteaks, which is also a great French fry place. Let's go get some. Yeah, just some fries and yeah, soda. Okay, guys, let's get some food. All right, let's head up this way. There's a tree that's turning color, and there's a car backing into me. We are in Georgetown, which is usually just absolutely gorgeous come the autumn. We still have another couple weeks before we get peak color here in Georgetown, but we'll enjoy it for what we can for today. Let's swing around the back streets, make our way back up to the cathedral. I gotta pick up my kids at soccer practice in a few minutes anyway. Okay guys, back where we started the day, back at the National Cathedral. Let's head down and get past this. Okay guys, we have finished the day. We are back at the National Cathedral. It's time for me to go home, sleep off those french fries. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow showing you around Washington, D.C. Thanks a lot for watching. See you soon.